Christ was in the tomb for only 2 nights. He was crucified on a Friday, Good Friday, and he rose Sunday morning. So he spent only 2 nights in the tomb. Friday night and Saturday night. But Christ said he would be in the heart of the earth for 3 nights. That's Matthew 12, verse 40. But this does not mean heart of the earth is not limited to the tomb. He used the term heart of the earth so that we would not be limited to just the tomb. Heart of the earth can include any place below the surface of the ground. Now, on Thursday night, he was arrested and taken to the house of the high priest. Luke 22, verse 54. And the high priest served as a kind of judge. And so they would have trials in the house of the high priest, and defendants would be kept in holding cells up until the trial. And there was holding cells in the basement of the house of the high priest. And so because Christ was kept in one of those dungeon cells, that constitutes, or that qualifies as, quote, heart of the earth. And so you have Thursday night, Friday night, and Saturday night, and that's 3 nights. So that takes care of, that fulfills Matthew 12, verse 40. Now, it's very important that we realize that Good Friday, the church tradition of crucifixion on Good Friday, we should realize it's valid. We should not abandon church tradition just because we can't find 3 nights in the tomb. That's what these false teachers teach. They teach that Christ was crucified on a Wednesday or a Thursday because they're trying to have him spend 3 nights in the tomb. Well, he didn't say 3 nights in the tomb. He said 3 nights in the heart of the earth. There's a difference there. He said 3 nights in the heart of the earth for a reason. These false teachers, these blind guides that are claiming Wednesday or Thursday, they are, it's only in the Western Church that this is happening. The church in America and Europe. The rest of the world is holding to universal church tradition. Every single church. There are many different denominations. There's the Catholic and the Greek Orthodox. There's the Syriac church. There's the Coptic church in Egypt. There's the Ethiopian church. All of those churches hold on to Good Friday. It's only the decadent, heretical Western church that is going, that is abandoning Good Friday and going with Wednesday or Thursday. They are stupid. There's no good reason for abandoning Good Friday. Get that into your head. There's not a single church around the world, there's not a single ancient church around the world that has ever taught anything but Good Friday as the day of Christ's crucifixion. It's only in the Western world that people like Chuck Swindoll false teacher, and Herbert W. Armstrong, who died probably 20 years ago. He ran the Worldwide Church of God. He had a publication, Plain Truth magazine. He was one of those false teachers that taught that Wednesday was the day of the crucifixion. That's blasphemy. Now, why do I know about this jail cell in the basement of the house of the high priest? Well, in March of 1973, I was on a group tour of the Holy Land, and we were fortunate enough to visit the jail cells, subterranean jail cells. Now, the house that was above the jail cells, house of the high priest, that was destroyed during one of the Roman-Jewish wars. There were two Roman-Jewish wars. And so the house is gone, but the jail cells remain because they were below the surface of the ground. The Roman armies did not bother to try to destroy the jail cells. It's our duty as Christians to defend church tradition when it is deserving of our respect and love. Now, if you're a Christian, please spread the word that the third night was on Thursday. Well, that was actually the first of the 3 nights, and it was in the basement. And that qualifies as heart of the earth because it was below the surface of the ground. Your heart is right below the surface of your body. And so heart of the earth is right below the surface of the earth. I will make a transcript and put it in the description box underneath the video. So please make a copy. Please look up my other videos on the rapture, the nuclear rapture. The idea is the rapture occurs when Russia bombs America, and only the Christians that get killed go up in the rapture, and lots of other people will also depart this world at that time when they get killed in the big cities of America, but they won't go to heaven. The rapture will include 2 groups of people, the saved and the unsaved, and that confirms the word in Matthew 13, verse 49 through 50, about the net. The net catches good fish and bad fish are caught up in the net, but only the good fish are taken by the fishermen.